So this warm-up is progressive, so you need to remember what we did each progression, okay? Not hard to remember. You'll get it. Here we go. First, hey, sorry guys. If all these little things I have to have set up. Okay, so like I said, this is a progression. You have to remember each exercise from the previous progression, and we'll go right through this easily. Okay, we're going to first start with just stepping across to the right and lift your foot and come over. Okay, that's it. Fully extend though, so we're not reaching over to the side, we're pushing with our foot or our leg over to the side. So this is my right side. I'm going to push, fully extend the right complex to the left. Fully extend the left complex, land on the right, stand up. Fully extend the right, land on the left, stand up. Okay, just go on your own, but make sure you're getting that full extension of the hip and knee when you step over. Okay, we're pushing over, we're not reaching. Push over to the side, stand up. Push over to the side, stand up. Get those feet outside the hip line, okay? And yes, we're bringing the hips back each step. All right, that's 1 minute. Next exercise, sit-ups. Just regular sit-ups. Your knees are going to be bent. You can put your hands anywhere. You can move them forward. You can put them behind your head. You can put them across your chest. Whatever you want to do, we're just rounding and flexing the spine. Come all the way to neutral on the floor. Flex and roll up. Do it, yep, 1 minute of sit-ups, warming up. Okay, 10 more seconds. All right, let's bring it up on your feet again. Come on back up. All right, and then we're going to do another minute of the next exercise. We're going to step across, extend, lift, abduct, and come over. Okay, so I extend, I abduct, and come over. All right, progression number 1, abduction, progression number 2. Your goal is to keep the torso straight up and down and not to laterally flex to lift your leg. Okay, so we step, torso stays stable. Oops, I forgot to lift. You'll lift and come over, okay? Torso stable, abduct and come over. Torso stable, abduct and come over. Excellent job. All right, we're almost there. We got 10 more seconds. Sit back into those glutes. Abduct and over. Good. And let's go back down to the floor. We're going to do roll-ups this time. So your legs are extended, your knees are nice and extended, and we're going to roll our spines up, and then we're going to roll them back down. You're going to bring one vertebrae up at a time off the floor, and then put one vertebrae at a time back on the floor. One off the floor, and then place each vertebrae individually down on the floor. Do your best. Note where you're having difficulty. Most of us have difficulty getting the lower back to hit the tailbone to hit the floor before our mid back. So let's posteriorly tilt your pelvis, push that tailbone down, lumbar region, thoracic, and then your head. Okay? All right, let's bring it back up. Okay, we're going to combine the first 2 progressions of our lateral movement. We're going to extend, abduct, and hop into our third movement. So we actually leave the floor with abduction. Boom. All right, nice and stable with that torso. You see, I'm not laterally flexing. I'm making my hips do the work. Extension, abduction. Extension, abduction. There we go. You can see it's going to be a little easier when you really connect with those glute muscles to get into abduction. Because some of those glute muscles do abduction. Good. Nice work. Good. Don't forget to land into the hips. Land into the hips. Good. Almost there. All right, we are back on the floor. We're going to be in the glute bridge. So lie back on the floor. Get the hips elevated so you're in a bridge. My hips are never going to go back to the ground right now. And then what I'm going to do, grab the top of your pelvis and start doing posterior and anterior pelvic tilts. I'm going to tuck my tailbone under me for posterior, squeeze my glutes, contract my stomach or my abdominals, and then I'm going to go the opposite direction, contracting my lower back muscles. Let's do it. Let's get those posterior and anterior tilts. Try to note what you have more difficulty with. If you tend to have lordosis in your lower back, posterior is going to be more of a challenge. Work it. If you tend to have a flat back, work on that anterior tilt. All right, almost there. Good. Let's come back up. Last progression of the lateral movement. We're going to do the last progression plus a stick. So I'm going to load, stick, hold. I'm not going to put my foot down. I'm going to, hold. Keep that foot elevated. Go to the other side. All right? There we go. Nice. Ah, look at that. Abduction, concentric, and then bam, opposite side, abduction, eccentric. Concentric, and then eccentric. Whoops, I fell over. Good. There we go. Nice. There we go. All right. Nice warm up, everybody. Here we go. Hip openers. This is our mobility. We're going to take a knee, put your right knee on the ground. Your left foot is forward. Put both hands on your leg, on your left leg. Push your left knee towards your little toes, just a little bit. Now what I want you to do is I want you to cement your left foot into the floor. Note that it's straight ahead. Make sure you have a little arch going on under your foot. And then don't lose the arch and don't lose the position of your foot as we drive that knee further over the little toes. Yes. All right, let's back up. Let's bring that knee back a little bit. And let's do it again. Cement the foot to the floor. Drive with stability. Nice. Awesome job. Hold position. And now what I want you to do is I want you to drive your heel into the floor, your left heel, drive into the floor with your left glute. And here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold position. I want you to squeeze your right glute, pushing your right hip forward. Squeeze the right glute, drive the right hip forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Take your right hand, place it on the ground, and squeeze your right glute again, driving your right hip towards your left heel. Let's drive the right hip towards the left heel. Get those shoulder blades back in retraction. Let the weight of let the energy of the floor push right up through your arm into your shoulder blade. Good. All right. Let's come out of that. You can back it up. Slide your left heel forward. Your knee is straight. Be careful when you straighten that knee that you don't round your back. Okay, if you rounded your back, lean back a little bit and get that back straight. Or bend your knee slightly. Okay, so with our leg straight or slightly bent, get a nice proud chest, Get those shoulder blades back. Get that nice lordosis in your lordotic curve in your lower back. And now I want you to use your left glute and your left hamstring and drive the left foot into the ground. Drive. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Lift the foot and put your knee right back next to your other knee. Ah, yes. Good job. All right, let's bring it back out. Lift that knee. Put that foot out. That's it. No hands. Okay, our knee is straight or slightly bent. Nice lordotic curve. Neutral spine, I should say. Chest is proud. Drive the left foot into the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Lift that foot, bringing the knee back to the ground. All right. Good. Let's go to the other side. Right foot forward. We're going to cement the right foot into the ground. It's straight ahead. We got a little bit of an arch going on. Let's put our hands on our right leg. Drive that knee over the little toes. Very good. Note that you're going with stability. You're not driving too far. Back up. Okay, let's drive forward again. Nice and stable. Keep a nice neutral spine. Shoulders are coming back together. Use your right glute and drive your heel into the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax but hold position. Squeeze your left glute. Drive your left hip forward. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and hold position. You're going to now take your left hand, put it on the floor, squeeze your left glute, driving your left hip towards your right heel. Left glute towards the right heel. Do not lose stability in that foot, in the right foot rather. All right, and back up. Now we're going to slide our right foot forward. Our knee is either straight or slightly bent, based on can you hold a neutral spine. All right, we got our neutral spine. Use the hamstring and the glute of the right side and drive into the floor. Go ahead. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lift that foot. Put your knee back next to your other knee. Awesome job. Let's do it again. Lift the knee, put the foot back out there, no hands. Nice job. And with a straight or slightly bent knee, use your right glute and hamstring to push into the floor. Nice neutral spines. I like it. Very good adjustments, everyone. And relax. Lift that leg, no hands. Put the knee back to your other knee. Very good. All right. Number 2 of our mobility. Stand up. We're going to do our linebacker mobility. And we've got a progression for this one too. So first, everybody line those feet up wider than your hips. Okay? It doesn't have to be super wide, just wider than your hips. And make adjustments as needed. So we're going to start with the left hand. We're going to put the left hand out in front of us, okay? Not between the feet, right out in front of us. Fall onto it a little bit of weight on that left arm. Equal amount, actually. We're going to put an equal amount of weight on the left arm and the right and left leg. Now, keeping those hips level. We are not going to rotate the hips, dropping one hip. Do not drop your hips. You're going to arch your lower back, right? We're going to drop the hips together, right side and left side go down, elevate the chest, unweight the hand, and stand up. All right? We're going to create a flow, 3 reps. Here we go. Hand to the floor. Put weight on the hand. Arch your lower back. Drop the hips together. Lift the chest, unweight the hand, stand up. Again. Dropping your hips as low as you can with stability. Here we go. Left hand down to the ground. Let's put some weight on the left arm. Let's arch our lower back so we get a neutral spine. Drop those hips as low as you can, best you can. Lift the chest, and then stand back up. But yes, Lord, now I got it. When you're standing up, you want to get as upright as you can. One more. Left arm to the ground. Arch the back, drop the hips. Chest is elevated, stand up. Whew, very nicely done. We're creating mobility. Okay, keep that stance with your legs, right hand. Let's drop that right hand to the floor. Put some weight on that right arm. Arch your lower backs into a neutral spine. Drop the hips as low as you can. Get the heels on the ground. Unweight the arm. Come on up. And again, right hand to the floor. Weight on the right arm. Arch the back. Drop the hips. Lift the chest. Stand up. Hand to the ground. Arch the neutral spine. Drop the hips. Lift the chest. Stand up. One more. Hand to the ground. Weight on the arms. Neutral spine, drop the hips, lift the chest, stand up. Nice job. Okay, going back to the left side. We're going to left arm down to the ground. Go ahead with me. Reach out a little bit further this time. So we got more weight on the arm than we do the legs. Now we're going to neutral spine. Drop the hips a little bit, keep them level. Drive your right shoulder blade back. You don't need to rotate your torso. Just drive the right shoulder blade back. Stand up. All right, great. Let's do it again. We're going to change it. So reach forward a little bit more weight on your arms, neutral spine. Get the hips as low as you can. Now rotate the torso without dropping your left hip. Rotate that torso up, yeah, or to the right. And then stand up. Nice job. One more of those. Ready? Arm forward. Drop the hip. Rotate the torso. Come on. Push into the floor to help rotate. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate further. And then stand up. Nice control of those hips. I love it. I love it. All right, here we go. We're going to go right arm now. Let's reach forward a little bit more. Get the arm, weight on the arm, neutralize the back, push down the hips, keep the hips level, drive the left shoulder blade back. Okay, you don't have to rotate. Drive the left shoulder blade back. Stand up. Good. Same thing, right arm. Put a lot of weight on the right arm. Get your back neutral, drop the hips. Okay, let's keep those hips level and let's rotate the torso. Here we go. Push into the floor with your right arm and help yourself rotate. And stand up. One more, we're going to put one breath in there. Here we go. Reach down to the floor. Neutralize your back. Push the hips down. Control those hips. Rotate the torso. Push into the floor with the right arm. Inhale. Exhale and rotate further. Push it and stand up. All right. Nice job. All right, take a little break. All right, everybody, let's do the strength segment. So you are all going to lie down on the floor on your backs, and we're going to be doing those floor angels where we move our arms in this position or this pattern, okay? But we're doing it on the floor. Let's do it. So, we're lying on our backs. We're going to control the lower back. You can keep it neutral. If your flexibility in your shoulders is really good, you can flatten your back to the floor. And that's just done by squeezing your stomach and tilting your pelvis a little bit. But otherwise, just start with neutral back. Elbows and hands are pushed into the floor. All right? Now let's slide those elbows upward over our head and push those elbows towards each other, keeping the back stable. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's drive those elbows into our rib cage. Drive them down into the rib cage. Stabilize the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up overhead. And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back down. Drive into your side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back up overhead. Drive those elbows together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And drive down to the side. Drive it into the rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up overhead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one into the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, grab something you can sit on. A couch, a stool, a coffee table, an end table, a box. All right. Pistols. Check this out. We're going to be doing one-leg squats, and I'm going to make it really easy for you. You're going to sit on the bench. We're going to keep our right leg bent and our left leg straight. All right. Now, I want you to, you can adjust your foot so that you can get a little more dorsiflexion or less, but you don't want your foot too far in front of you. That's not going to work. Bring it back. Try and get the foot underneath your hips the best you can, which isn't going to go underneath your hips, but is close to that line. All right, now, your right knee, very important. Like we did mobility, the right knee is tracking over the little toes. The hip, so the inside of your right hip, the outside of your right hip should be in line somewhat with your big toes. Right? So if I'm sitting down, I don't want my hip out to the right. I want it more towards the left or more towards the center, the best you can. Okay? Just by doing that, you're going to feel activity in your leg right away. You haven't even stood up, haven't done anything, you're going to feel it. Now, use this left leg. Don't be afraid to use it. We're going to lean forward with good posture. You have to have a neutral spine. If you collapse your spine, you don't give the glutes anything to anchor to. The pelvis is now moving, and the glutes just move the pelvis. We don't want that to happen. Go back into neutral spine, stabilize the pelvis. Now when the glutes pull, they're going to lift you instead of pull your back down. Okay, here we go. Lean forward, drive yourself up. Great. That's concentric. Eccentric phase. This is the part where your brain now is going to be trained to turn on synapses, all these different fibers to get us back up again. Here we go. Nice and slow, with control, put your butt back down on the ground or the seat. Awesome. Now watch this. Go back up. It's going to get easier. I don't even have to use my left foot. Go down nice and controlled. Do not plop. Nice and controlled. Do not plop on the seat. Hold position. Neutralize that spine. And drive back up. Awesome. Let's bring it down. Nice and slow. And come back up. Awesome. That was good. We're going to go to the other side. I'm going to change my angle. Also, if you felt like you couldn't control the weight down and you kept falling to the seat, you just need to put something under so your seat's a little higher. Okay, here we go. Where left leg is bent, right leg is straight. You can see my hips are aligned towards the center of my body. My knee is aligned towards the outside of my little toes. And I'm going to forward hinge. So I'm sitting on my front of my sit bone. I got my chest proud, neutral spine. I'm going to use this right leg and I'm going to stand up. Good. All right, now remember, this is the most important part, the eccentric phase. Let's go down nice and slow and controlled with proper technique. Nice. And then hold position and come right back up. All right? And let's go back down again. I'm actually not as stable on this side. All right, here we go, and push. I'm getting it. And down nice and slow. I'm going to hold that down phase nice and slow. And we're going to come back up. And one more down. And one more up. All right. Let's go down to the ground again. We're going to be on our backs, and we're going to do our snow angels. Woo! Here we go. Elbows on the ground. Hands in the ground. Shoulders are externally rotated. Bend your knees. Everybody should have bent knees. Remember, if you're really mobile in the shoulders, you can flatten that back. All right, here we go. Push into the floor. Drive those elbows up over your head, and then try to drive them towards each other. Use those muscles of the back, relax, and bring them down. Drive those elbows into your side. You're going to really feel the activity in the latissimus dorsi, or the muscles along the side and back of your body. Let's bring it back up overhead. Push those elbows overhead and together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down to the ribs. Push them in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And push back up overhead. Driving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up overhead. And push. Push to the limit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get the pistols going again. Get your bench. All right, let's start in the standing position this time, and we'll eccentrically load for the first rep. So our leg is straight. You can rest it on, or left leg, sorry. Left leg is straight, a little bit in front of us. The right leg obviously is straight right now, but we're going to hinge and sit on the right leg. Here we go. Push the hips back. Control to the bench. Hold position while you're sitting on that bench. Don't unload too much. And now drive back up. See if you can do it without the foot. Okay, here we go. Back down. And we're going to hold position, and we're going to stand back up. 2, and again, back down. Nice and stable. 3, and back up. Nice. Keep that tracking. Go ahead, back down. Knee heading over the little toes. Hips are staying towards the center, and back up. One more. Down. Lightly touch the chair, come back up. Right. I'll show you a different angle. So we're going to be working our left side. Right leg out a little bit in front of you. Okay, go ahead. Let's eccentrically load. Nice, slow, and controlled. Touch the bench. Hold position. Get those back muscles active. You need those back muscles to be strong. And now stand up. Good. Again, let's go down slowly. Let's turn on all those back muscles. That gives our glutes something to anchor to. Now drive back up with the glute. Awesome. The more you stabilize the back, the more powerful the glute will become. Here we go. Let's go back down. And back up. Whew. And let's do it again. Nice and slow on the way down. Yeah. Hold position while you're down there and drive yourself back up. And we got one more. Go ahead and do it on your own. And back up. Whew. All right. Let's get one more round of this stuff. Snow angels. Yes. All right, everybody's good? All right, here we go. External rotation on the floor. Control that lower back. You can either flatten it to the ground with a nice little pelvic tilt, or you can keep it neutral, but keep the stomachs drawn in and tight. Let's slide those arms up over our head and drive those elbows towards each other. You're going to feel the muscles around the shoulder working and drive back down. You're going to feel the muscles inferior to the shoulders going down your back, down your sides, and drive back up. Let's go up. Hold position of that lower back as you drive the elbows together and push back down. Again, holding position of that lower back and come back up. Whew. Drive them together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drive those elbows into your rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Up overhead. Drive the elbows and hands to the floor. Drive the elbows together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive those elbows and hands into the ground. Bring the elbows down to the rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Up on your bench. All right, for all you rowers, very important here. We turn on those 1 o'clock hinge. Those back muscles have to be on. I know we're moving forward. We're using our hip flexors, which is anterior muscles, to pull us forward. But the posterior muscles, reciprocal functional movements, or reciprocal movement function, we have to get those reciprocal muscles tight because the glute needs to hold on to something. Here we go. Right, I think we're on the right leg. Left leg out. On the right leg, get into our 1 o'clock hinge position, get those back muscles on, drive with the glute, stand up. Let's go down with no left foot. Let's keep that left foot slightly elevated. See if you can do it. Nice and controlled, all the way. Hold position and bring yourself back up. Nice. Don't sit, don't relax when you get your butt down, right? Let's do it again. Butt goes down. Don't relax, just get a little touch of the seat and come back up. All right, now we feel leg muscles. Let's do it again. Come down. The more stable you are, the more muscles firing in the leg. Good. And one more time. Down and up. Whew. All right. Next exercise, going on the left side. Right leg out. Let's see if we can lift that right leg a little bit as we descend. Here we go. All right, and try to do the same thing as we come back up. And again, come on down. And come back up. Keep those back muscles on. Here we go. Anchor the glutes. Good, and drive with the glutes. Good. Back down. And back up, and one more. All the way down, all the way up. Awesome job. All right, next exercise. We're lying on our left side. We're going to keep our head neutral. All right, we're not supporting it, keep it neutral. Take your right hand, hold on, take your right hand, rest your right arm on your head. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's it. So the weight of your arm is resting on your head, but you maintain your head to be neutral. Good. That's it. Shouldn't be too intense. Yep, feel it. Oh, by the way, chin tuck. Create a double chin. Push your chin back towards the back. Yeah, we don't want our head forward. Yep. Good. Almost there. Okay, awesome job. Now, stay in that position. Rotate your head so you can be facing the floor. Just rotate that head facing the floor. Now rotate the head in the opposite direction to face the ceiling. Hold position. So we're just holding
rotation towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, and push further into rotation. Inhale, exhale, push further into rotation. Hold position. Nice work. Almost there. If you want, you can do another breathing exercise. Push more into rotation. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, let's go on the other side. Heads are heavy. All right. Left arm. Rest that left arm, the weight of the left arm on your head. Hold neutral position. Chin tuck. Make a double chin. Good. Keep your abdominals engaged. Nice work. All right. Okay, you can unweight your head. I want you to rotate your head so you're facing the floor. And now slowly rotate the head and face the ceiling. Hold position. Check in with your torso that you're not rotating the torso behind you. Keep the perpendicular shoulders to the floor. So your shoulders from right to left are stacked. Perpendicular. Inhale, exhale, push into rotation. Inhale, exhale, push further into rotation. Hold position. All right, if you want, you could do another breathing exercise, pushing further into rotation. All right, nice work. Here's what we got. This is the workout. We're doing 20-second intervals, 10-second break for 2 rounds. During these 2 rounds, you're going to move as fast as you can. That's important, as fast as you can for these 2 rounds. After that, we take a 3rd round, we extend it to 30 seconds. You do the same exercise, but you do it with pace. So you pace it. You go a little bit deeper, a little bit more technical control, and you just pace through it. The 4th round is a 30-second break. After we complete that, we move on to another exercise. I'm going to show you the 4 exercises for this program. 16 rounds in total, including the rest breaks, 4 different exercises. Exercise number 1 is squat skiers. So, if we're going downhill, we don't go downhill face straight down. We have to turn to the left, turn to the right. We squat, and we hop a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left, and we squat and we go down the mountain. Very good. So that is round 1 as fast as you can. Or round 2. 2 rounds of that as fast as you can. 30 seconds, we go a little deeper, a little slower for that 3rd round, and then we rest. Second exercise, and we'll be doing these, you'll be following me, so I'll give you more cues as we do the workout. Second exercise, V floor to toes. So we hold our legs nice and straight, pointing our toes towards the ceiling, 45 degrees or somewhere between 90 and 45. And then we touch the floor behind us, and we just come up and touch our legs. Floor, legs. If you're really flexible, you can touch your toes. All right? 2 rounds as fast as you can. The 3rd round, by the way, I should tell you now, is you go everything to the floor, and then you do a V up. Everything to the floor, and then a V up. All right. Third exercise. I squat forward and back. I jump forward, I jump back. Forward, back. 2 rounds as fast as you can. One important part of this exercise is when we jump back, we're going to land with a forward lean, all the way from the toes forward. Your heels may not touch the floor, and that's okay. The heels don't touch the floor, I spring right forward. Heels don't touch, I spring right forward. Okay? 2 rounds as fast as you can, 3rd round pace, 4th round break. Last exercise, bicycles. We simply bring the knee as high as we can, rotate as far as we can, and transfer over. We maintain a slight crunch the whole time. Oops, like this. Okay? 2 rounds fast as you can, 3rd round pace, 4th round rest. All right, in 10 seconds, here we go. First exercise is those squat skiers in 3, 2, 1. Fast as you can, here we go. Back and forth, we're skiing down a double diamond. We're hitting the moguls. We're absorbing the impact with our hips, keeping our back stable, right? Look at that, stable backs, stable shoulders. 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo. Nice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Second round. And go. Nice. Let's get steep and deep. There we go. Whew. 3, 2, 1. And break. All right. In 5 seconds, we're going to do the same exercise for 30 total seconds. Slow and pace. Go ahead. That's it. Nice and paced, but still with integrity and with some kind of intensity. Not too slow. Good. Get those heels down. Get the glute back. Turn your body towards the center. Ignore that alarm. Keep going. 5 seconds. And break. Whew. All right, that was exercise number 1. Whew. Next exercise is floor to toe. So we're in this position. Ignore the alarm. We're in this position. Touch the floor, touch the legs. And 3, 2, 1, go. Touch the floor, touch the legs. Good. Whew. Use those abdominals. Keep those knees extended. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. 10 seconds. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Extend those knees. Keep them straight. Touch the floor. Touch the legs. Go for the toes if you can. 3, 2, 1. Whoo! All right. Oh. All right, next exercise. You can touch everything to the ground. V-sit up, okay? Go ahead. 30 seconds. So pace yourself. Control. Try to nail that V up. You're only on your butt. Your knees are straight. Your shoulders are retracted. Your spine is neutral. 10 more seconds. And break. Awesome job. 30-second break. Next exercise. Squat, jump, forward and back. Looks like this. Jump forward, jump back, lean into it. We got 10 more seconds before we start. 10 more seconds. Remember, commit to it. Don't sit all the way back. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, fast as you can. Get into those deep in those hips. Come on. Three, two, one. Whew. 3, 2, 1. There we go, another round. We can do it. Come on, keep that pace. Let's go. All right, take a break. Whew. Last round. 30 seconds, pace yourself, go ahead. Focus on the integrity of your position, your posture. Get your hips down a little lower if you can. 10 more seconds. All right. Whew. All right. 30-second break. Whew. Oh boy. Next exercise is bicycles, like this. We're going to start these in 10 seconds. Here we go. Go ahead. Drive those knees. Come on. Drive those knees up. Keep the crunch. Rotate. Try to fully extend your knee of the opposite leg. In, break. Woo. All right, we're round almost there. We have 2 more intervals. All right. And fast as you can. Here we go. Extend that knee. Extend. Extend. Good. Almost there. And break. All right. Now this next interval, try to, when you extend your leg, try to squeeze your glute. Pace yourself through it. Here we go. Extend and squeeze the glute. That's it. Focus on rotation. Focus on getting that glute active. And we've got 10 more seconds. Three, two, off you go. Woo! Oh my goodness. That was awesome.